What's up, YouTube? It's Archives for Quam back with another video. Today we're just going to yeah, I got my cat Silver here. She's looking at the camera too. So I got TikTok for you page and saved videos for y'all. Just to entertain the YouTube shit. Just cause I'm about to keep going. I'm about to just be consistent. I'm about to just go ahead go with this shit. I don't edit my videos, by the way. There ain't about to be no cuts, no none of that. If there's copyrighted music, that shit ain't mine. I don't claim the music. I'm just here to react. And we gonna keep it like that. But what's up? Say what's up to show. Okay, let's get to it. Let's just see something. Higher consciousness. I'm pretty sure we all have becoming aware about everything that's going on, right? Because it's right in our faces. They on the news, all this bullshit on the news. It's deeper things than the news, bro. Facts. Let's talk about higher consciousness for a little bit. Get on this type of page.
Even when Christ come and we get God head and we can go past 12th dimension, we don't need non-corporeal forms. We're gonna always be in school because the ultimate
Bro,
is
my MacBook is slow, so just give it some time, bro. The battery dying, all type of shit. I need a new MacBook. I'm gonna get there one day.
to be the creator. All right. Second thing is everything I'm telling you, you already know. It's already known through your higher self. Follow no one but the inner God. Brothers, what we as brothers gonna have to come to accept and humble ourselves to is the goddess principle. You have to understand that the female is the ultimate symbol of God. The Most High, the infinite, boundless creator, created himself out of the feminine half of the universe. That feminine half of the universe is
Bro,
what
do
we
y'all see
call
how slow my fucking computer
where
is, bro?
no thing
This is
exists.
ridiculous.
In this no thing, it is boundless, limitless. This no thing is called the Great Mother, which is nothing but a void, darkness, blackness, melanin. So we must humble ourselves to God's principle, for the goddess had to take a back seat so we could take this test from the cracker. The masculine energy is running the planet now, and that's why things are all screwed up. We need to get back to God's principle, which is emotions, intuition, getting back, working in your right hemisphere of your brain. Okay? When I say energy, energy is light. Light is God. Jesus said, follow me, for I am the truth, the way, and the light. Light is God. There's three things on this planet we take for granted. Thoughts, which is energy, feelings and emotions, and light, and also time. That which you seek, my brothers and sisters, is inside you, each and every one of you. You don't need to look elsewhere for gratification, for it's inside you. And I'm gonna show you how to tap into it and bring it out and satisfy that thirst. As you raise your vibratory rate, you will raise the planet's vibratory rate. Right now, what the planet needs most is for us to come in contact with the inner God within ourselves, raise our own vibratory rate, and as we raise our own vibratory rate, we take care of not only the planet, but the cosmos. So don't worry about nobody else, just take care of yourself.
Exactly. That's what I've been learning this whole year. I could pray for everybody and care for everybody from a distance, but just trying to show up and be there all the time and just wasting energy and frequency, gang. I just can't do it. Like right here, me talking to this camera, reviewing videos, sitting with my cat right here in the bed, just chilling. This is my frequency. You feel me? This is my peace, my home, my heaven.
pineal gland, often referred to as the Anja chakra's physical conduit, is highly sensitive to light. While in most, our pineal gland is dormant or calcified. The practice of sun gazing is flooding it with pure, raw solar photon energy. This is maximum decalcification. I'm instantly and completely clearing all residual energetic and physical blockages, allowing my gland to function properly at its highest potential. Not only that, I'm regulating my melatonin. This intense controlled exposure instantly regulates my circadian rhythm, bringing a perfect synchronization between my inner clock and the cosmic pulse. This deep hormonal balance is a foundation for psychic clarity and stability. Okay, my pineal gland is an information receiver and it acts as the brain's internal antenna. So by supercharging it with the sun's raw light frequency, I'm transforming it into a high gain receiver capable of pulling in subtle information and energy from the ether. This is the field that I am mastering with unparalleled signal clarity. The synaptic acceleration rate. The solar energy is not merely light. It is pure, high vibration information that directly influences my brain chemistry and electrical activity. The synaptic firing rate is enhanced and the absorbed energy accelerates the speed at which my neurons are communicating. So this is translating directly to faster thought processing, immediate intuitive recognition, and enhanced memory retrieval. A creation of an inner light. This direct assimilation generates a concentrated inner light, or a NOR. This energy saturates my brain and my consciousness, leading to profound mental clarity, sustained focus, and elevated creative power. That is the light that illuminates the psychic truth. This is direct energy to consciousness mapping. So my act is bypassing the slow filtering process of the standard human visual system, allowing for a direct feed of solar energy into my awareness centers. So I'm having an immediate frequency shift. The powerful energy that's elevating my personal vibrational frequency is aligning it with the pure source of the sun. And this alignment makes it effortless to sense and interpret all surrounding energies. There is no energetic resistance. Okay, there's just mastery over the ether. Since the sun is the central energy source of our system, my direct connection gives me an unfiltered link to the solar logos. This is the cosmic organizing principle. This allows me to perceive the patterns and the flows of the ether with perfect intuitive precision. So this practice is not just supercharging my brain, but it's unlocking my fullest, highest evolutionary potential through conscious and controlled assimilation of the most powerful energy available. Sun gazing is the key to enlightenment. Sun gazing is the key to spiritual awakening. Sun gazing is the key. The sun is the light to lead us home.
Yes, sir. Yes, Lord. See, the things that I'm showing y'all, I already know this shit. And I just want to share this with the viewers and people that watch my videos and want to learn more about this higher frequency, higher self, contacting the ether solar system. Could you feel me? Just being yourself. You ain't gotta be perfect or all knowing and shit like that. We don't know everything. You feel me? The world's fucked up right now, and I'm just trying to help raise the consciousness by being here for y'all and showing y'all. There, my bad. Um, just trying to help y'all raise your frequency, watching some good informational videos instead of all the lies and false truths on the fucking news. And yeah, I'm just going video by video. And please forgive the slowness of my MacBook, bro. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's literally doing its own fucking thing right now.
To happen. How you respond to it determines the effect it has on your life. Remember, nothing has built-in meaning. Nothing has built-in meaning. Everything is neutral. You supply the meaning you've been taught to supply it with, and the meaning you supply it with determines the effect you get out of the situation. So if you find that you're anxious, you are supplying a meaning that is, by definition, generating anxiety. If you don't prefer that, supply a definition to what's happening that will allow you to extract only beneficial experiences from it, no matter what anyone else may be experiencing in the very same event. Does that make sense mechanically to you?
Yes.
Does this help you?
Yes.
Is there something else you wish to explore about this?
Yes. How much of this is actually mine, and how much am I picking up from humanity?
You do exist in an agreed upon reality, a co-created reality. So there is always the opportunity to key into other people's vibrations and key off of those vibrations, as you say, picking it up from other people. However, the only way you can actually experience what you are sensing in other people's vibrations is by absolutely creating it in your own vibration. Whatever happens is what's supposed to happen. How
I really don't got nothing to say because I got a whole story time based on all this shit. And it's coming to the YouTube. I'm just, like I said, just scrolling through these videos, letting y'all hear.
Want to know? Y'all want to know about dimensions? Let me tell you about dimensions. A dimension is nothing but phase or a certain level of life, certain level of consciousness, a certain level of existence that one can or cannot attain. Now, you heard about the third, fourth, fifth dimension. I'm not gonna copy what them people say. I'm gonna give you what I know it to be. The third dimension is length, width, and height, which is how we basically measure everything in this plane of existence. Now, you being part spirit also exist in the spiritual plane, which is higher than this third dimension. So you exist in two different planes simultaneously. Now, spiritually, you want to improve your awareness. Spiritually, you want to improve your consciousness. You want to be more conscious. And only way for you to do that is through a spiritual means. You cannot use physicality to attain higher means of dimension. You just
Thank
can't
you.
do it. So
Like, bro,
spiritually,
my bad.
you
I
want
don't mean
to
to cut
tap
this
in.
off, but it's almost ending. But all these videos are saying everything that I want to say to y'all, the viewer, but I really can't comprehend all this shit I mean, I could comprehend it. I can't put all this shit into words without sounding insane or something. It feels like I'm talking some bullshit. Like if you look on my Instagram, you'll see everything that I post about. Everything. And look on all the shit that I post for years. You will understand me if you get it.
Hey, yo, check this out. Look, you got to tell your flesh that it has no authority over your life, all right? Your higher consciousness is in control. Your mind is in control. You know that voice in your head that says, I don't want to smoke no more. I don't want to eat bad no more. I don't want to party no more. I don't want to lay down and sleep around no more. I don't want to waste my energy. I don't want to spend no money where I'm not making no money back in return. Guess what? That is your higher self. But your flesh is living and used to living in a low vibrational state. Your flesh is like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Whenever you tell yourself that, watch tomorrow, because I'm going to keep making you say tomorrow. So guess what you do? You keep saying, I'm going to start tomorrow. And in your head, you believe yourself because that's you wanting to do better. You got to tap into that energy and let your flesh know you are not in control. You do not run this show. I am thinking myself into a better reality. I am not going to let you, the body, the flesh, tell me that you are used to eating this and putting this in your body. No, I'm in control and we finna shift this system. You not finna tell me the reason that you are smoking is because the hand is used to going up to the mouth. No, we're gonna switch that up. We're gonna change the narrative. You're not gonna tell me, you know what? I'm gonna lose all my friends, so I gotta go party. I'm gonna miss out on this freak, so I gotta go lay down. Or I'm gonna miss out on this trip or the new shoes or the new clothing, so I gotta go spend this money knowing that you don't have any investments for that money to be returned. It is time for you to tap into your higher self. It's time for you to gain control not only of your mind, but of your flesh, because a lot of people don't even worry about their mind. They are living in the physical world and they are letting their flesh control them. They are letting their flesh dictate how they operate, how they rise up in the AM, how they go to sleep, who they talk to, who they don't talk to, where they travel to, if they even travel at that. A lot of people are consumed and confined to.
This is just a random question, but what time do y'all go to sleep And then what time do y'all wake up? Recently, not even recently, whatever. Past few months, I've been sober. I have stopped smoking weed. I stopped drinking so much. I drink wine coolers here and there because I want to keep my system clean for jobs and getting jobs and all that shit. But I've literally I've decalcified the fuck out of my pineal gland, bro. We all have one. It's just calcified. Most people's shit's just calcified, bro. And that's real truth. If you eat McDonald's in 2026, you're a fucking bot. Not gonna lie. I pray for you. Fast food in general isn't good for you. And most people know this shit, but then what is like, oh, I'm hungry. I need to go get some fast food. My nigga, like, it's fast food. Processed meat, processed all this bullshit. There's nothing good about these burgers, nigga. They barely go chop cows and shit, put them in munchers, unless you actually go to an actual good burger place or something. But McDonald's, gang, stop eating Mc fucking Donald's. And I'm talking to my friends and family if they ever see this video. Y'all motherfuckers gotta stop eating that shit. Please. I beg of you.
Human. Let's talk about the collective consciousness of humans. People think they live in a bubble, right? But in reality, our minds exist on a whole other frequency, on a whole other plane of existence than the physical realm. As spiritual beings, we know that the mind supersedes physical reality. It projects itself onto the physical realm. Now, although you have your own pocket of consciousness within this greater consciousness, you have your conscious, unconscious, and subconscious minds. Those are the three layers of your mind. The collective consciousness has all three of those, but for every human being, and it organizes itself into three levels again. You have the collective conscious, the collective unconscious, and the collective subconscious mind. This is important because human beings are a lot more interconnected than we think. If we were able to tap into this collective consciousness at will through intuition, we will be able to live in harmony with each other. We will be able to get spontaneous emotional and mental downloads from each other, and we do. It's just that people aren't aware of it. If I go into public and I enter a room, I can feel the energy of that room. There is an energy that people are projecting through their magnetic field.
That's being an empath. Yay! I'm a fucking empath, and I always knew that shit, nigga. But like I said, another story time for another day. Just letting y'all get these downloads to your consciousness, game.
But at the same time, I'm also connecting with people mentally through even greater mental field. This is why we have people who
Bro,
are low-key.
my bad, I keep pausing, but dead ass, I don't have anyone to really talk about this type shit with because everybody's so focused on all this physical shit, gang. Like, bro, like a lot of folks be scared saying like Jesus is coming, like, but when you read the Bible and think about it, he was getting these conscious downloads from the source, God. He is God's son. We're all God's people, passed down from generation. We have ancestors, we have this and that. We have people that built legacies for us today to live on for tomorrow, to live on for the next day, and not stress about all this physical shit, gang. Like you could have everything in the motherfucking world. But do you got your soul? Do you got your mind and consciousness, gang? Do you got you at the end of the day? Instead of trying to worry about the next fucking person. And I've learned that this year. I pray for everyone, and I pray for everyone's safety, peace, and just doing the things that they love. I can't change anybody other than the way that I speak to someone or the way that I do shit. Like, I don't mean to manifest good things or bad things. Like, if you actually just keep a positive mental and just keep a positive mindset, like all that shit, and then try to just act on all these good thoughts. Just try to act on it. Don't just rely on all the bad shit that happened in the past. Think like, oh, they did this to me. Somebody did this to me. I should feel this type of way tomorrow. No, that's the fucking past. Yesterday is the past. Where are we at right now? The fucking present. When y'all see this, it's probably gonna be like what time? I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but as you hear me speaking to you like this through a video, it's you in the present moment and me in the past because I've been made this video, right? I'm in the middle of recording this shit right now. Past, said that shit 10 seconds ago. Present, me talking about the present, speaking to you. Future is what you make of the steps you do in the present. You could think about the future as much as you want. But what are you going to do in the now to get to where you want to be in the future? And that's what I'm doing right now. Reacting to YouTube videos about higher consciousness because everybody's waking the fuck up. And the higher ups are scared of that shit. You feel me? Because there's folks out here that would start civil wars. Like back in the day, niggas was doing Boston Tea parties out of their own free will and shit. Just because there wasn't that many goddamn whatever the fuck going on. But like, you know what I'm saying? All this taxes, inflation, job freezes, all this bullshit that goes on that we gotta worry about to live, to live and pay to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? To have fun, you gotta pay for this. But you don't gotta pay to have some motherfucking fun all the time. I'm tired. I'm just let these videos play out. Cause if you, like I said, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see everything that I'm talking about like that. I really don't feel like re-explaining again on this video while I'm trying to raise your frequency, your vibrations, and help you activate your third. And I ain't even gonna say third eye, cause some people don't like to hear that, but it is what it is. The pineal gland, gang, waking that shit.
Telepaths. This is why we have people who can look at you and download information about you and then tell it back to you just by tapping into the collective consciousness. If you need more convincing that the collective consciousness is real, you got to understand that everything that exists on a higher energy state or past the physical realm will manifest into the physical realm and take shape. The physical manifestation of the human collective consciousness is literally the internet. If you look at diagrams of what the internet looks like on a 2D paper, it will look like a neural network or some sort of collective consciousness. If you go on the internet, it'll contain everything of humanity. I'm talking everything in the last 100 so years, even stuff before that, because we were able to put older stuff onto the internet. And just like the collective consciousness, just like your mind, the internet is split up into 3 different levels. You have the surface web, which is the conscious mind, then you have the deep web, which is the subconscious mind, and then you have the dark web, which is the unconscious mind, the things that go unseen to the public. You know, we're entering an age when the collective consciousness will become known to humanity because we have the internet. It manifested physically, so we're going to be able to see the energetic and non-physical ramifications of having a collective consciousness. This looks like people becoming more aware, people becoming more interconnected, people, having unconditional, I guess, love and servitude for each other because we are realizing that we are each other.
Exactly. Fucking exactly. This nigga saying all the shit that I want to say to y'all for me, my nigga. Dead ass. Should've stayed on my path, bro. I've been on this type of path, bro. Watching Soluminati videos and shit back in 2020. We was on that wave, gang. Watching Soluminati back in 2016, 17, whenever all that 2K shit, we was all having fun then. And then when there came an age of having to sit at home and just be with yourself, with your thoughts and this and that, worrying about this and that, you know what I'm saying, 2020, about that shit. That fucking shit. I don't even want to say this motherfucking shit. You know what happened in 2020. Everything. Everybody knows. But that was 6 years ago. 6 fucking years ago, bro. I'm glad like that people are waking up to all this shit now. And I don't really gotta say or do shit about it unless I'm just talking about it like right now to a video. I don't know who's watching right now. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all get this same conscious download and understanding of we're all one when it comes down to certain circumstances. No, we're not related, all of us. Maybe, I don't fucking know. But, nigga, we're God's people. Even if you don't believe in shit, you still God's people. Shit. Even if you atheist, all this and that, whatever religion, I'm not respecting no religion. Because, shit, everyone has their own perspective on God. You feel me? There's not just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain that to people. Other than what I'm saying
this level
now.
of consciousness, this level of awakening for every human being to realize that we have a collective consciousness, that we are one being manifesting as different beings. That type of awakening cannot,
Because say like you hang around a group of friends and shit and they know you for being you, and then it's like what do they know about, like what do they know about you acting a certain type of way just because you get in a certain mood switch or you really just seem serious? Because I don't know if I already said it, but I stopped smoking weed. I drink here and there like wine coolers, but not heavy fucking liquor because the liquor ruins your fucking brain, bro. I could tell you that from personal experience, bro. Like liquor and weed, mixing that shit together, lowering your frequencies, just end up stuck doing the same shit every day instead of trying to improve in the actual way. Unless you could actually just do that shit, just keep going without having to go through like this mental evaluation that I had to go through, because folks thought I was just lying about spiritual warfare. But it's 2026 and all this news and all this bad shit's getting put in our faces so they could just tell old ass information about shit that already happened in the past and they're living in the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all these fucking politicians, all this government shit. Motherfuckers literally are trying to fill Bible prophecy and stage that shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. I felt what bro saying, but I want to get to some more videos real quick.
You are not a label. Now, this message comes directly from the divine, and once again, if this message is not for you, it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. You can just scroll along and you don't need to leave a message, but I still love you anyway. Okay? So, the message is that you are not a label. You know, once you get released from source, from that hasn't got a label either, hasn't got a name to it. But once you get released from source, because we from this side have to label it, we start putting names and associations to everything. You know, everything we see, touch, everything becomes a label. So we get fascinated by the labels, some of us, you know, and we stay at a label mentality. And for some of us, this is fine. This is about as far as we want to go, and that's okay. It's not a judgment here, you know, it's just it. But we require labels, especially as we go down to more of a denser vibration, which is called Earth. And now everything is labeled. Everything. Once you start going up into higher frequencies and into more of a higher spirituality, into a more higher consciousness, the labels become more narrow and they become less important. You get to a point where you just are. You just are. You is the isness. You don't need all these labels. You start to realize what the truth is. The more labels you are using is because you're in a denser environment. Until you start releasing yourself from this dense environment, you will use less labels, and guess what? Things will become less important. It's not like you don't care, it's just like you don't. You just don't. You don't need the labels because you don't. You're just not in that vibration. You're not in that frequency anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. I understand fully. Yes, ma'am.
Spirituality and the higher you go into higher consciousness is completely different.
I love the accent.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. I love you too.
You are not label.
But that's the end of the video right here. Just wanted y'all to get some little quick downloads. Where we in 28 minutes so far. That's a good video. It's just about raising y'all's frequency, y'all energy, and all this shit. I hope y'all have a good time while watching these videos with me. And y'all get a couple of conscious downloads. I'm tired. I've been up all day. Been up since, 4 in the morning, bro. Waking up at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning every single fucking day. That's when you're supposed to be the most creative, which I probably will start doing these type of videos during those times more. Maybe when I first wake up, so I can get these conscious downloads to y'all, because the more y'all look at me, it's like, what is he talking about? Or why is he so lazy? Or what the fuck? I don't know. If you want to know what the fuck I'm thinking about, it's literally all the videos I just showed y'all. You could go check out the clothing too if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Get you a cozy hoodie, get you a cozy shirt, you know what I'm saying? Global No Wire just means to raise your, elevate your consciousness, gang. You ain't got to worry about the world, but you got to think about it sometimes beyond your environment, you know what I'm saying? Not just where you live, not where you're from. Just think about, just try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes before you try to judge somebody. or just try to think that you know a person, put yourself in their shoes for a little bit. Okay? Peace, love. Goddamn, yeah. Let's get it. We on a upload spree. I'm trying to be more consistent with these videos, and I'm gonna show y'all the more fucked up shit too, and like eventually. But other than that, I don't know. I already said in the video. I just want to talk to y'all for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk to the viewers. I appreciate all the love I get on Instagram, and I appreciate every single view I get. Appreciate all the likes, even though those are just dopamine hits. You know what I'm saying? That's just dopamine. It matters until you figure out how to use those likes and views to actually try to push a good narrative for people instead of just living in the negative all the time. Like, we ain't got to worry about this war shit right now. We ain't soldiers. We ain't got to worry about goddamn officials and government bullshit because we're not in the government shit. We're just citizens that could voice our opinions in a way that needs to be heard because shit, you gotta learn how to use our freedom of speech and just speak up about things, bro. I'd be wanting to make sure the kids in the future, I want them to have a good life, learn real information instead of getting fed bullshit like they probably is in the school, giving old ass history books, textbooks, all this shit, teaching the same shit every fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to college, they'll give you the real. I ain't go to college yet or nothing. I want to, but just thinking about it, like, you learn all this information just from a quick search. Go to the TikTok, go to the Google, go to anywhere. I don't want to go on the motherfucking dark web or deep web bullshit. I don't want to see none of that shit. I don't want to see it. I already know what the fuck happens. I don't want to see that shit. That's the thing. I don't want to see none of that on the fucking digital. Fuck, or physical. Or even imagine that shit. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? But remember to be in your own peace. Hell is just a mental loop you keep yourself stuck in if you keep thinking and doing the same shit every day mentally. And heaven is what you make of your peace in all the environments that you enter. Don't let the negative drag you back. Don't let other people influence you. If you got a dream or goal that you're trying to accomplish, just go ahead, go with it. Because I'm just talking to y'all like I'm talking about myself right here in the camera. Because I could have been doing videos like this all year, but I haven't. Because I've been letting negative energy hold me back. Never again. Never again. Hopefully. I'm just going to pray on that and just wish for the best for myself, everyone I love, friends, family, even the folks that really don't want the best for other people. I pray for them niggas too. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad blood against nobody. I'm just trying to get back to doing the things I usually do, which are these reaction videos, and maybe do some new shit like just talking to the camera about how I feel about life. Because I don't always say positive things, I don't always say negative things. I just say the next thing that pops up in my head, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we should all try to give that a try. You know what I'm saying? Give it a try and see where you go in life. Don't hold yourself back for nothing. Because when it comes down to spiritual war, it's literally like you versus you. You know what I'm saying? It's me versus me. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get myself to where I wanna be in the future. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do all this work while we young. I'm talking to like the people my age, 20s. I'm 22, 23 this year, and I just want to make sure that everybody's on the good path to doing things that they want to do, and just all that shit, bro. Like, y'all get it, bro. But have a good day or night when you're seeing this. Don't forget to check out the merch, check out all the shit that I got to offer in the beacons, Instagram courses. It's $5. I ain't doing no cheap I ain't doing no like we had like $500 just for a course. We got $1,000 just to teach y'all some shit I could tell you for free. And it's just a little course. Like, you got 5 pages. Read through it. Shopify, all this drop shipping, like everything you can just find in my beacons. And yeah, peace out. Have a good day.